This is the bed we're using for our dust ruffle project. It's a twin size. I'm going to measure the box springs, which you can find a general box spring size by looking online for mattresses and box springs or in a catalog. There really isn't that much variation. They're pretty standard. Once in a while you will have a custom size. And this is an older box spring, so I just want to measure it to make sure I have an accurate size. I'm measuring the width. That's the length across is 37, and I'm going to measure the length from the head to the foot. And on this bed, it's 74 and a half. Next, I'm going to measure the drop, and the drop is from the top of the box springs to the floor, the length from the top of the box spring to the floor. So we're going to do that by starting on the top edge of the box spring, breaking the tape measure over that rail and coming down. And it's exactly 20 inches, so I'm going to take an allowance when I make the dust ruffle so that it's slightly off the floor. Sometimes you can have a dust ruffle that goes between the box springs and the rail. But on this bed, there's slats all the way across, so nothing can drop down between. And that's probably going to be the case on most dust ruffles that have a wooden frame. On the foot or the end of the bed, it will drop behind this wooden footboard. So I'm going to measure, if I can get my tape measure inside here. And that's also 20 inches. Many times you'll find that the foot will be a different length than the sides because you are coming over a rail here. On this bed it's the same, but sometimes you'll find there's a great difference, even a couple inches difference. I'm also going to measure for a gusset. The gusset is where the foot ruffle and the end ruffle meet, and it makes a little V, and you don't want to see the box springs. Sometimes they go all the way to the floor, but there's a piece of wood inside of here, so I'm just going to measure down to where I hit that piece of wood, and it'll be 7 3/4 will be the length of the gusset that I'm going to put on each corner. So now that we have our bed measurements, we can figure the yardage and cut our fabrics and start sewing.